Hey everybody, so today we are going to work on the core. So almost every asana requires a strong core and stability through the core to help you stabilize in the positions. So we're going to work on strengthening the abdominals today. Let's get started on our bellies. There is no equipment that is needed for this class today. So you're going to come down onto your belly in crocodile pose. Allow your feet to open up towards the corners of your mat. Stack your palms or forearms and allow your forehead to rest on the back of your hands. And just start to breathe diaphragmatically deep into the abdomen. Allow the belly to slightly press into the floor on those inhales and pull away gently on the exhales. So just for now, allow the abdominal muscles to completely relax and press into the ground as you breathe smoothly and deeply. Let's take about 5 more deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. One more big breath in, and then let it go. Okay, take your hands under your shoulders, press yourself up to all fours, tabletop position, hands are under shoulders, knees are directly under those hips, and let's move through some cat-cows. So push down into the floor on your next exhale, round your back, look at your navel, and then inhale, arch your belly, or arch your back, and let the belly drop down. And again, exhale, push, and really lift the navel up towards the ceiling. And then inhale, allow the belly to drop down towards the ground. Just go through that a few more times. So if the core is strong, the ups and downs of life are much easier to take. Good, find a neutral spine. Let's extend the right leg straight back. So you're gonna keep the ball of the right foot down on the floor and then push firmly into the right heel so you can float your left knee off the floor 1 or 2 inches. And just hold it here. Don't hold the breath, just hold the pose. Knees just hovering 1 or 2 inches. 2 more breaths. Feel the fire in the abdomen building. Last one. Exhale, release left knee, release right knee, sway the hips a bit side to side. So that heat that's building is really good. They say that fire is what transforms, right? And right now there's probably a lot of fear out there. There's a lot of fear. And so let's take this fire that we're building on our mat today and use it to transform our fear into love, into compassion, kindness. All right, extend the left leg straight, push the ball of the left foot down, now hover the right knee. 5 deep breaths. Just 1 or 2 inches that right knee. One more deep breath in. And then release. Right knee down, left knee down. Okay, from here, extend the right leg straight back. This time the foot is gonna leave the floor. Point the right toes. And on your exhale, draw the knee in, round your back, and see if you can touch your nose, your knee to your nose. Inhale, extend and lengthen. You can even allow the back to arch a bit. And then exhale, draw your knee back into your nose. Let's do 5 of these. Inhale. Exhale, round. 2 more. Last one. Good, extend, and then release the right knee to the floor. If you are letting the foot come up higher than the hip, just make sure you have some stability by pulling your lower belly in. Okay, so this time extend the left leg straight back. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Exhale, pull in. Good, for 3. For 4. Last one. Extend and release. All right, a little different. This time, we're going to just take the knee to the right elbow, across the body to the left elbow, and then to the nose. So 5 on each. Right knee is gonna grow into the right elbow, or maybe up to the shoulder. Then bring it back, lift the leg up. Exhale, draw the knee into your left elbow or shoulder. Inhale, lift it up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Just 2 more like this. Last one. And then release. All right, other side, left leg. Bring it into your left elbow, tricep, or shoulder area. Across the body to the right. And then to the nose. Twice more. Feel the engagement in the abdominal area, the side body, even through the obliques. Especially when you bring it across the body, you'll probably feel it in those obliques. Good, release. Left knee to the floor. All right, let's do some hip circles. So allow the hips to drop to the right, down towards the floor, over to the left, back towards your heels. Now be really gentle and mindful. Try to merge those 2 words together. Gentle and mindful of the movement. So you're going slow and steady. Okay, let's reverse the direction of your circle. Take it to the opposite direction now. Good. Back to tabletop position. Curl the toes underneath. This time we're gonna lift both knees up to hover. Press down through the floor and feel protraction in the upper back. So those shoulder blades are coming away from each other. Maybe drop those knees 1 or 2 more inches, and then pull the navel in and up. Good, hips high, downward facing dog. Take a moment to bicycle out the feet, shift weight from one heel to the next. And then reach both heels down towards the ground. Push into the floor. Slight tuck under with the hips. Look towards your navel or between your thighs. Come forward into high plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. You could drop your knees if you'd like. Lift the chest up. Walk your hands back a little bit. Cobra. One more deep breath in. Push down on the tops of the feet. Exhale, release, right cheek to the mat. Walk your hands a little bit forward and wider so they're in line with the shoulders almost on the fingertips. And then on your next inhale, push down into the floor, lift the chest up, and then exhale, drop your left cheek to the mat. Keep pressing the feet down into the floor so your lower body stays really stable and secure. And lift the lower belly away from the floor, especially when you drop the whole belly down. One more each side. Good, come back up through center. Maybe extend those arms, and then exhale, release. Hands under the shoulders, curl the toes under. lift it, first press the balls of the feet into the floor so the kneecaps lift off the ground. And then engage your lower belly, so pull the navel towards the spine and push up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Start to walk your feet forward towards your hands and just allow the weight of the upper body to hang towards the lower body. Inhale, flat back, look up, halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Again, inhale, lift and lengthen. Keep the core engaged here. Exhale, fold. One more time, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Bend the knees softly, roll up one vertebrae at a time until you get to the top of your mat. Surya Namaskar A, just one time. So find your Tadasana, big toes touch. Inhale, reach your arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward bend. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Take the hands to the floor, walk or hop back, high plank. Shift the weight forward into low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift the thighs and knees up off the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 5 deep breaths in your Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift the heels. Bend the knees, look forward. Walk or hop to the front. Flat back, look up. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale to rise, arms reach up. Exhale, hands come down by your side. All right, separate your feet hip distance apart. And then bend your knees and reach your arms up, Utkatasana chair pose. So sit down low, tuck your hips under so the lower belly is engaged, and then relax the shoulders. Weight is generally in the heels. On your next exhale, hinge forward from the waist, take your arms back behind you, squeeze those triceps. Inhale, reach your arms up, keep your seat low. Again, exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, lift up. One more time, exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, hands down, walk or hop back to high plank. Hold it. We're holding high plank. So make sure shoulders are right over the wrists. There is a soft bend in the elbows. Navel pulls in. Puff up that upper back. Good, now see if you can drop your elbows. Maybe you can do both at the same time, right into forearm plank. Maybe it takes one at a time. Maybe you want to drop your knees to get there. Forearm plank, if you're in a modified forearm plank, knees are down, but keep your hips tucked under so that you're working the core here. Float your right leg up 1 or 2 inches. Try to keep your seat low. Right foot down, left foot floats. All right, friends, here's the challenge. Left foot down, push into the floor, one or both elbows lift to downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up towards the ceiling, 3-legged dog. And then exhale, use the core muscles to bring the right knee to the right tricep. Swing it across to your left tricep, back to your right. Right leg lifts up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, pull the knee into the chest, step the foot forward, look forward and lengthen the spine. And then shift the weight into the right foot. We're lifting all the way up for marcher's pose. Left knee lifts towards the ceiling, arms reach up high, relax the shoulders. All right, from here, start to bend your right knee and cross the left knee on top of the right. Maybe you can take the left toes around the right calf. Otherwise, you can have the left toes on the floor or just hovering. Good, from here, take your left arm underneath the right and see if you can get your elbows and knees in one line. Inhale, lengthen your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, crunch, elbows to knee. Inhale, lift the torso back up. Exhale, crunch it in. One more time after this. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. Inhale, lift. Unwind the top leg, step it all the way back, and then reach your arms up to crescent. See if you can get a nice deep lunge in your right leg. Good, and then take your left hand to the floor, right hand comes to your thigh. Start to open up, looking over your right shoulder, and you have the option here of reaching your right arm towards the ceiling. Drop your back knee down to the floor. Now lift the torso up. You have the option of lifting that left knee up off the floor. Take your hands to heart center, then drop your left shoulder or left elbow, cross it over that right thigh. Option to have that knee on the floor, or for something more challenging, lift the knee off the floor into a lunge twist. See if you can take that lower belly off the thigh. Hands come to the floor, right foot steps back, downward facing dog. Drop your knees to the floor, cross your ankles, push yourself over your heels, extend the legs, Navasana, one of my favorite moves, the push over the heels. And then lower down, low boat. Exhale into high boat, modified, bend those knees, and then hands down, cross the ankles, hands down, step your feet back. You can go through a vinyasa, into up dog, exhale, down dog. Alrighty, other side, left leg lifts up high. Exhale, pull the knee with your core to the left tricep. Over to the right tricep. Over to the left again. Lift it up through center, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull the knee to the chest and step the foot between the hands, look forward. Start to put weight into the left foot and lift all the way up for Marcher's pose. Arms reach up overhead. Okay, from here, start to bend the left knee, cross the right knee on top of the left. The deeper you bend the knee, the easier the wrap becomes. And then now, take your right arm underneath the left. So right leg on top, right arm underneath. Lift the elbows. Exhale, elbows to knee. This side's my bad side, worst side. Inhale, lift. Exhale. I shouldn't be labeling my sides like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Lift it up, step it all the way back. Reach your arms up overhead. Right hand comes to the floor. Left hand comes to the thigh. Start to open up through the torso. And then maybe lift the arm up, dragonfly twist. Engage your right quadricep, so lift the right kneecap up the thigh. And you have the option of dropping the knee down because we're going to lift it up. You can do it right from that back knee up. I prefer to drop the knee first and then try lifting that right knee. Good, hands to heart center. Take the right elbow across the thigh. Take your hands to heart center and look up over that left shoulder. You have the option of dropping that right knee to the floor here. Good, both hands to the floor. Left foot steps back, downward facing dog. Again, we're gonna do that fancy move, drop the knees to the floor, maybe cross the other ankle in front, or on top. Sit over your heels. Extend the legs to Navasana, high boat. Low boat, Ardha Navasana. Pull the knees into the chest, cross the ankles, hands come out in front, and hips high, downward facing dog. All right, from here, come forward into high plank, shoulders over wrists. And then we're gonna stack the feet or stagger them. Left arm reaches up high for Vasisthasana. Press into the feet, lift your hips up super, super high. Maybe looking at that top hand. Roll the left hip forward slightly if it's rolling back. Both hands to the floor, right into the other side. Stack your feet, right arm reaches up. Both hands to the floor, hips high, downward facing dog. From here, let's lift the heels up, bend the knees, look forward between your hands, walk or float to the top of your mat, flat back, look up, exhale, fold forward. Inhale to rise, arms reach high, and exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, you're gonna shift the weight into your right foot. Have a soft bend in the right knee and start to slide your left leg straight back. Hands can come to heart center. And from here, start to bend your right knee and cross your left knee behind the right knee. Now extend back to warrior three. Best you can, 5 times. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Good, for 3. For 4. And 5. Okay, from here, cross the left knee behind the right. See if you can take your left hand to the floor. Maybe you need a block. You're gonna take your right hand to your hip and start to open up that shoulder again. Maybe take your right arm up towards the ceiling. Now see if you can bend your right knee a little deeper. Maybe squeeze your left heel up towards your seat. Good, both hands come to the floor. Step your feet back. Downward facing dog, just stretch out the back of the legs. Lift the heels, bend the knees, walk or hop to the front of your mat. Flat back, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms reach up. And exhale, hands come down by your side. All right, other side. So shift the weight into the left foot now. Soft bend in the left knee. Start to slide your right leg straight back, warrior three. Toes face down towards the floor. First, find your balance, find your drishti. And then exhale, draw the knee behind the left knee. Inhale, extend. Slow and controlled. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Good, this is 3. 4. And 5. Good. Bend the right knee behind the left knee. Take your right hand down to the floor or block. Bring your right heel super high towards your seat. Left hand comes to your hip. Start to open up. Left shoulder on top of right. See if you can bend your left knee even deeper. Maybe looking at that top hand. Good, then look down. Right foot steps back, left foot steps back. Time for a child's pose. What do you say? Sit back to your heels. Rest the forehead down on the mat. Big toes are together. Heels are apart. Allow the lower belly just to rest in the inner thighs. Good, and then we're gonna come up to face the long edge of your mat. And from here, extend your left leg out straight to the side. Coming, left toes will face the long edge of your mat. Left hand comes down on the thigh, but don't press on the knee. It's just there for light support. Right arm reaches up and over. And take a side bend looking under your right arm. Good, then take your right hand down to the floor, right under the shoulder, lift the left leg up. Bring the left arm up and over your ear. One of my favorite exercises. Exhale, draw the knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend for 5. Go drop the left foot down, right arm reaches up and over once more. And then release. Left knee to the floor. Extend the right leg straight up to the side. Now right toes are facing the long edge of the mat. Actually, press down into the outer edge of that right foot so you kind of seal it down. Okay? And then right hand down, left arm up and over. Gate pose, looking under your left arm. Good. Now take your left hand to the floor. Lift the left leg up in line with your hip and reach the right arm bicep by the ear. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Good, we're going to 5 again. Really feel the side body, the core, pulling the knee in more than anything. 4, 5. Right foot down, right hand down, left arm up and over. Good, come back up. And this time you're going to just stay on your knees. If your knees are sensitive, you can always roll your mat up so that you have a little more cushion under the knees. Hands are gonna come at your lower back. Fingertips face down towards the floor. Squeeze your elbows in towards each other. Start to lift the sternum up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, lean back. Now you can come into full camel, reaching for your heels. Take it slow if you're going there. Otherwise, just keep looking at the ceiling. Work on this back bend as you lengthen the sternum up towards the ceiling. Press the hips forward. Squeeze the elbows in. Inhale, chin to chest. Sit to your heels, relax for a moment. Okay, from here, I'm just gonna work on the lasana a bit. So hands down outside your knees. Now, you need to really feel the upper back rounding. So push into the floor, bring your knees up into the chest, round that upper back, squeeze your core. See if you can lift your right heel, lower, left heel, lower, again right, lower, left, lower, one more each side, right, and left. Drop the knees. Good, and then we'll come onto one side, extend the legs out long. Take your right knee up into your chest, step the right foot over your left. Take your left arm in front of the shin and just take your right hand close to the sacrum as you look over your right shoulder. Come through center, extend the right leg, bring the left knee into the chest, step it over, right arm draws around your left shin, left hand comes close to the sacrum, look over your left shoulder, sit up tall. Good, come back through center. Let's take the soles of the feet together, inhale, lengthen through the spine, exhale, hinge forward from the waist. Inhale, lift back up. Let's extend long, taking our final relaxation. Just for a few moments here. Extend your arms and legs. If you'd like, you can even take a moment to reach your arms up overhead and arch your back so you stretch out all those abdominal muscles that we just worked so hard. And then release your hands down by your side, completely relaxed into the floor. So there is an intelligence that lives right here in your abdomen. And by strengthening your abdominal area, by working the core, you activate this intelligence. This intelligence tells you exactly what you need to do for a joyful life. Stay here as long as you need. I recommend at least 5 minutes to just settle. The yin to the yang. Shavasana. Namaste.